Hello everyone, welcome back to our personal finance channel. Today's topic is about bankruptcy and debt settlement. Many people face financial difficulties, and finding ways to overcome them can be overwhelming. Bankruptcy and debt settlement are two common solutions, but they are often misunderstood. In this video, we will discuss the pros and cons of each option and help you make an informed decision. My name is The Financial Edge, and I'll be your host for today's discussion. So, let's get started. Bankruptcy is a legal process that individuals or businesses can use to eliminate or repay their debts. It is designed to help people who are unable to pay their debts get a fresh start financially. There are two main types of bankruptcy that individuals can file for: Chapter 7 and Chapter 13. Chapter 7 bankruptcy, also known as liquidation bankruptcy, involves selling off assets to pay off debts. However, not all assets are eligible for liquidation. Exemptions exist that may allow you to keep certain assets, such as your home or car. Chapter 13 bankruptcy, also known as reorganization bankruptcy, involves creating a repayment plan to pay off some or all of your debts over a 3 to 5 year period. This option is usually chosen by individuals who have a steady income but are struggling with debt. It's important to note that not everyone is eligible for bankruptcy. To file for bankruptcy, you must meet certain eligibility requirements, such as passing a means test to determine if you have enough income to repay your debts. Additionally, not all debts can be discharged through bankruptcy, such as student loans and certain tax debts. Bankruptcy can be a powerful tool for individuals struggling with overwhelming debt, but it is not without its drawbacks. In terms of benefits, one major advantage of filing for bankruptcy is that it can result in the discharge of most or all of an individual's debts, giving them a fresh start financially. Additionally, filing for bankruptcy triggers an automatic stay, which stops creditors from pursuing collection actions against the debtor. This can provide a much-needed break from collection calls and legal action. However, there are also potential drawbacks to filing for bankruptcy. One major downside is that it can have a significant negative impact on an individual's credit score. Bankruptcy can remain on the credit report for up to 10 years, making it difficult to obtain credit in the future. Additionally, certain assets may be seized and sold to repay creditors as part of the bankruptcy process. Finally, bankruptcy can be a complex and time-consuming process, requiring significant paperwork and legal fees. It's important for individuals considering bankruptcy to carefully weigh the potential benefits and drawbacks and to consult with a qualified bankruptcy attorney before making any decisions. Debt settlement is a process where a borrower negotiates with their creditors to settle their debts for less than the total amount owed. This can be done through DIY debt settlement, where the borrower negotiates with the creditors themselves, or through a professional debt settlement service. The eligibility requirements for debt settlement vary depending on the creditor and the specific circumstances of the borrower. Generally, creditors are more willing to negotiate with borrowers who are experiencing financial hardship or who are at risk of defaulting on their debts. During the debt settlement process, the borrower makes a lump sum payment or a series of payments to the creditor in exchange for the settlement of their debts. This can help the borrower avoid bankruptcy and potentially reduce the overall amount of debt owed. However, debt settlement can also have some drawbacks. Debt settlement can be an alternative to bankruptcy for those struggling with overwhelming debt. While it has its advantages, it also has its drawbacks. One of the main benefits of debt settlement is the potential to negotiate lower payments with creditors. By working with a debt settlement company or negotiating on their own, individuals can try to reduce the total amount of debt owed and come up with a payment plan that is more manageable. Another advantage is that debt settlement allows individuals to avoid the more serious consequences of bankruptcy, such as the loss of assets or the need to liquidate investments. However, debt settlement also has its downsides. For one, it can be expensive. Many debt settlement companies charge fees for their services, which can add up quickly. Additionally, the process of settling debts can take time and require a lot of effort and negotiation. Another disadvantage is that debt settlement can have a negative impact on credit scores. Debt settlement often involves stopping payments to creditors in order to negotiate a settlement, which can lead to delinquencies and defaults on credit report. Ultimately, whether debt settlement is a good option for someone depends on their individual circumstances and goals. It's important to carefully consider all options and potential consequences before making a decision. In summary, bankruptcy and debt settlement are two options for individuals struggling with debt. Bankruptcy offers a fresh start by discharging most or all debts, but it can also damage credit scores and result in the loss of assets. Debt settlement may result in lower payments and avoid bankruptcy, but it can also come with fees and damage to credit scores. It's important for viewers to do their own research and consider speaking with a financial professional before making the decision. The best option for an individual may depend on their specific financial situation and goals. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel for more personal finance tips and content. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments section below.